Last year as a family we lived in France for 6 months. About a week before we were due to come home, I woke up one morning with my jaw just totally locked in place. I could barely open my mouth enough to get a straw in to drink. Over the coming days it did manage to get better and I could open my jaw, so I decided to wait till I got home. When I got home I went to the dentist. They sent me off for some MRI scans, but they all came back clear. The problem was baguette jaw. Now that's not a technical term, that's just what I call it. What we concluded was that because I'd been eating 1 to 2 baguettes a day over a 6-month period and doing all that chewing, my jaw had just fatigued and locked up. Pretty crazy, hey? The solution that the dentist recommended was a grind guard. It would help with some of those issues. However, the quote came back at $1,000. So I did what anyone would do, and I went to Google to see if there were other solutions. That's when I found Smileflex, a direct-to-consumer dental brand which had grind guards from $250. So it's about a quarter of the price that the dentist quoted. Now, of course, I had to do some of the work. They sent me a kit. It was 2 moulds. I had to put the putty together, put it into the mould, and put it into my mouth. I sent 2 of those samples back, and then a week later, I ended up with one of these grind guards all ready to go. Now here's the business lesson. Smileflex didn't do anything new. Grind guards have been around for ages. But what they did was they disrupted the traditional business model. No dentist, no middleman, no $1,000 fee. In fact, I'd guess that they probably used the same labs as my dentist was going to use to create the model. They made it self-serve, cheaper and more available, which is the classic disruption innovation model described by Clayton Christensen. So here's my question for you. What part of your business could you simplify, post, automate or put online? Because if you don't do it, someone else is going to innovate you. It could be a quote process, subscription kit, digital version of what you do face to face. In fact, this is how Netflix started. They started with DVDs in the post, and now look at them. So Smileflex fixed my baguette jaw for a quarter of the price and gave me a case study to share with you. I'm Craig Anderson, and this is Behind the Brand. Like, subscribe and follow for more ways to disrupt yourself before somebody else does.